What up, New York? It's Livingroom Johnston. I'm here with my man, Mr. Dead. You know, good people. From Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, where exactly are you from, good brother?
I'm from Brooklyn, East New York.
Yeah.
The borough be 11208.
Yeah, that's what's happening, man. So we know you make music.
Yes.
And you have your group and stuff. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, I've been blessed and fortunate enough to put out 3 albums, 2 albums on Word Sound Recordings, and the 3rd album on Raptivism, and I'm currently working on my 4th album, featuring the likes of DJ Rock Raider, Link Q, Prince Paul, a whole bunch of other people, Blowfly, a homeless man with one knee, a lot of different stuff going on.
I remember going to one of your shows and Blowfly was actually there.
Yeah, that's when you were on the stage. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that was at the Pussycat Lounge.
Yeah, yeah.
With them stupid bartender bitches didn't want to serve. They didn't want to serve me beer because they were. All right, here's his story real quick. They were saying that we got half off for the beer. So if the beer's $5, half off would be $2.50. But she's telling me I gotta give her $3, and I figured that's not half. So we went to this whole schmeal. So then when I got up on stage to do my part, I incorporated them into the song, and then after that it was don't serve him any beer for the rest of the night, which that sucks. So big shout out to them bartending hoes. They were there then.
If they're still there.
If they're still there, having nothing to do with the bartending hoes that are there.
So, yeah, man. Also, in regards to your other creative endeavors, are you under contract, or can you speak about some of the graphic work you do? Maybe being a learning interviewer right now. You dig what I'm saying, bros? I'm learning as I go. I don't make no mistakes. I learn as I go.
I've had some goodies, man. I mean,
yeah. So
I recently worked on this. Well, there's a new 50 Cent did a movie. It's called Before I Self-Destruct, and all the wet stuff you see in there, it's like that's all me. There's a part where a woman gets shot through a peephole with a shotgun, and people get shot, and it's blood, and people get shot. So I did all the effects for that. Yeah. There's another movie coming up called The Disappearing Act about a magician that has some strange tendencies, and I act in that, and also
like a Masonic magician, or like
a magician,
a formal magician. Okay.
I don't want to give too much up, but that's called The Disappearing Act. That's coming. That's gonna be dope. That's microtone concepts, and I'm acting in that, and I'm also doing some of the makeup effects. Big shout out to Tone. That's my dude.
That's what's up.
I recently did this some effects for this other movie called One Blood with Shard Jackson and Clifton Powell in it.
Right.
And then there's a part where this dude's getting tortured, and they got him down to his underwear, and they drill him in the knee. So I had to, I handled all that wet stuff too. Otherwise, man, it's all blood and glory, man. I try and make the world a better place through me.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
One more question, man. How did you learn to do the makeup and the designs? And can you explain a little bit the process? You know what I mean? Like briefly, like what's your average process
process of making something? Well, first of all, my inspiration is all blessings and all tribute due to Tom Savini. That's my motivation. I was watching, Dawn of the Dead, and it's like I stumbled upon I was fortunate enough to come across the very first issue of Fangoria, so I would definitely have to blame.
That. Shout out,
I would say it's Tom Savini's fault, it's Dick Smith's fault, Rob Bottin, rest in peace, Stan Winston, Greg Canham.
And you did this yourself.
Yeah,
I taught myself. You taught yourself. Like you started picking up Fangoria, because I remember Fangoria.
Right.
A lot of people do. Some people don't. If they don't, then Google it. Look it up.
Yes.
Basically, Fangoria, looking at all of those costumes, those designs, and like that work.
Horror, right.
How did you figure out on your own how to rig
They have stuff that you can order, like gel skin kits, and Dick Smith has formulas for blood, and it's like experimenting, going to conventions, buying the stuff. My primo place that I've always gotten all my materials from Alcone in Long Island City. That is the place. Any makeup artist that is somebody or thinks he's somebody, if you don't know about Alcone, then you're nobody.
Right.
And, you know, big shouts to Vinny and everybody at Alcone. I would definitely like to give my love, you know, to everybody there. And, you know, he's also been an inspiration for me, you know. Also, you know, I've been going to Alcone since I was a kid, man. It's like that's the place to go to get your materials and your supplies. And as far as the process, that's a whole nother interview, man, because it takes a lot. Also, another mentor of mine, I definitely got to give a lot of love, Tim Considine from Direct Effects, who I first stumbled across working on my very first movie, Sergeant Kabuki Man, NYPD, which was a trauma film. So he was one of the seasons. This is '89.
Nice.
And he's a seasoned makeup artist already who was working on it. And I basically stalked him so much that he gave me a job there. So it's I paid some dues.
Nice one.
Hey, it's like, you know, you got to get in where you fit in.
Yeah, totally.
This stalking is not bad, but good.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you know, if not for all these people whom I mentioned their names, there's so many other people, I wouldn't have been inspired to create and do what I do. So, you know, it's like, you know, I tell it the way it is. But, you know, it's like horror is a part of my life. It's like movies and music go hand in hand. You know, it's like I do hip hop, I do horror movies and music videos, television, print, and I work with everybody from Chris Rock, Chris Elliott, 50 Cent. You know, I've been blessed.
What's your main focus? What's your main focus right now?
Right now, my main focus.
This second in time right now.
Wow.
What's your primary focus right now?
Yeah, he's left in here for like the last 8 months.
Due to the economy right now, consistent work. That's number one.
Right.
Number two, finish this album.
Right.
Number three, let me see. Wow. Man, consistent work.
Okay.
You know, I mean, that's what it is. You know, things are tight. You know, you got some people that have called me for jobs and they're kind of like half-stepping, like Kane said not to.
Right.
Otherwise, you know.
Right.
But yeah, I've worked on a lot of crazy stuff, you know. So.
Where do you see yourself 10 steps from now?
10 steps from now?
From this second. 10 steps from right now.
Wow.
And what that has to do with what you consider 10 steps?
Right.
What your perspective, what your perception of 10 steps from now is. Like what do you see?
Bigger, better, more defined. The same thing. You know, it's like I gauge life on, you know, success and progressiveness, and you know, I've never been one to be stagnant, nor do I try to allow myself to have stagnant people around me. That's why you know, as of recent, I've been freed of stagnancy, if that's a word.
And that's why you fuck with Livingroom.
Exactly. Livingroom Johnston is stagnation free. You know, and it's like, you know, basically, I'm trying to just manifest my situation like the way you manifest your works of art and your paintings, man. I'm trying to embody energy and you know, and still positivity and productivity. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, that's basically it, man. You know, just trying to make the world a better place through me. And, you know, keep an eye out for me. And big shout out to Monahan. For also, he's an inspiration and a motivation to me too, and a mutual brethren of ours.
And Nicole Barnett.
Yes. Nicole Barnett. Yes. And also, big shout outs. You know, Lynetta Stair, the very, very, very dope guitar player. And she's right there, right that way. You know, and I'm just blessed to be around all these talented people that are just doing stuff.
Let's give thanks, man. We at 9 minutes right now.
Okay.
Let me show my sincerest gratitude. Shake hands with Mr. Dead.
Anytime. Stop it. That's my dude. Word. That's what it is.